Hey y'all, it's Pam with Living in Charlottesville. It's that time of year. It's cold, it's rainy, and doubtful it's snowing, but you want to know what you can do. So, whether you're visiting or you've just moved here or you're coming to visit, so we can talk about living in Charlottesville, here's the top 10 things I recommend for winter fun. Welcome to Living in Charlottesville. My name is Pam Worley, and I'm going to give you the top 10 things, winter fun ideas that I came up with. And I think you may know some, you may not know some. Doesn't matter if you live here or if you're visiting or if you're moving here. These things are perennial. So no matter, you can watch it now, and then after you move here, you can watch it again and get those set up. So getting right into it, I would say number one is Wintergreen Resort. Wintergreen Resort, you can go skiing, snowboarding, including a really cool, fun night skiing. Or, I'm not a skier or a snowboarder, I know that shocks you. Or you could go snow tubing, which I have done and is a lot of fun. You can hit the spa, enjoy a little me time, enjoy some time at the aquatic and fitness center, golfing. The weather is normally in the 40s, 50s. You can easily go golfing. Now, I will say Wintergreen is up a mountain, so it is going to be cooler up the mountain. But Wintergreen is about 35 minutes past Crozet going into Nelliesford. So it's about 35 to 40 minutes away. It's about 35 miles away, so 35, 40 minutes away. Not a lot of different ways you can get there, but there you go. Number one on our list, Wintergreen Resort. I appreciate y'all stopping by and spending some time with me. My name is Pam Worley, and I'm with Living in Charlottesville. I'm a realtor here, and I would love to make living in Charlottesville part of your future. If I can help you any way, anyhow, just drop me a note, shoot me an email, drop me a text, give me a call, and I respond, and we can connect and see what I can do for you. Also, I would love for you to hit that subscribe button and tap the bell so that you don't miss anything as I'm uploading. I try to do something new every Tuesday and Saturday so that you can make living in Charlottesville in part of your future. Okay, number two, well, this may actually surprise you, but my number two tip or my number two suggestion for winter fun is actually touring Monticello or Ashlawn Estates. Both of those, it's going to be off season, so you're not going to have to deal with a lot of tourism, and you can just get to spend more time, see more things. Quite honestly, during the winter with the leaf fall, you have some astounding, beautiful views. You can see the entirety of Charlottesville in its winter glory. But another really cool thing, if you're visiting either one of those, make sure that you make time to stop by Mickey Tavern, which is just down the road. And it has its own little walking area and historical area. But Mickey Tavern, you can have an amazing lunch. They do a set lunch. It's like a little buffet, and they have big fireplaces that are normally burning when it's cold, big stone fireplaces. The fried chicken is, I would say, number one. Actually, when my daughter graduated and we had a party at our house, I actually picked up catering from Mickey Tavern because it's that good. So their fried chicken, and my second favorite is actually their stewed tomatoes. And I hate stewed tomatoes. Stewed tomatoes sounds so gross to me, but their stewed tomatoes, chef's kiss. Oh my God, so good. So my second thing, tour Monticello or Ashlawn. There's no rush, there's no hurry, no hustle and bustle. You can take it all in, and then you can stop by Mickey Tavern and enjoy a phenomenal lunch afterwards. That brings us to activity number 3. Things you can do in the winter, post-holidays, whether you live here or visiting, all of these are open to everybody. But a lot of people don't think about them or recognize them. Number 3, take a hike in the Shenandoah National Park and enjoy the winter scenery. Do remember, this can be the Shenandoah National Park is obviously up and along a ridge. So this can be an item that you need to check right before you go, because during, say, ice and snow, oftentimes they will have to close the entire parkway because of debris on the road or potential conditions, icing on the road, things like that. But if you can get up there, whether it's for a drive, you're going to be rewarded with outstanding views, probably going to see a lot of the frozen springs. That's actually one of my favorite things. And you can see those just driving. You don't even have to hike. But frozen springs, you'll probably also see a lot of the wildlife in that area as well. Obviously, bears are hibernating, but it's a good chance you may see foxes, raccoons, deer, bald eagles, a lot of things. But it is gorgeous. And it's just different from when you see it in the spring and summer. So going up, taking a hike on the Shenandoah National Park. Item number 4, catch a show at the Paramount Theater. Paramount Theater is actually located on the downtown Charlottesville pedestrian mall. They have events going on the entire year, everything from classic movies to shows to concerts. Check out their calendar and see what show you could take in and keep yourself warm in the process. Number 5, this one's really, really cool. And I don't think everybody really knows about it. Number 5 is going to be playing at Decades Arcade. Really cool. You have to check their hours, go to their website, but whether you're a child of early or late technology with arcades and playing games, Decades Arcades will make you have an afternoon of fun. So check them out. Should you be lucky and it is snowing, well, then you could actually join in with a snowball fight, or better yet, sledding. Some of our biggest sledding areas, and again, we're not talking feet of snow. Traditionally, we're talking inches, like under 5 inches, under 3 inches, quite honestly. So phenomenal sledding can be had at the University of Virginia. Check out O Hill or the Dell. You'll actually find students potentially even sledding on trays from the cafeteria. So both of those, you will oftentimes find students and community people enjoying snowball fights and sledding. Great sledding also includes options at Washington Park, the mother of all sledding hills, or you can just go slightly across the road, because Washington Park is on one side of a block and Burley is on the same block, but on the opposite side, the Burley bumps. So because they're actually used and it's terraced, so you actually get that bump action going on. So Washington Park or the Burley bumps right next door. Another one, McIntyre Park. Very, very popular, very, very a go-to for sledding fun, even if it's only a couple of inches. Walker's School, which is going to be in the midst of Charlottesville, the much shorter hill, much more manageable so that it can be done multiple times. You quite often see a ton of families out there doing that. And Mead Park is another one. Mead Park is going to be down in the city as well. So great sledding in that area as well. That brings us to item and enjoying winter frolicking at number 7, Massanutten Mountain. Quite honestly, you'll hear a lot of people who call it Massanutten, so just be forewarned, and that gives you an idea. We just don't have the snow, and especially if you're coming from a place such as that have towering mountains or a ton of snow like Colorado. We don't. We have the Blue Ridge, and we have a little bit of snow because of our weather pattern. But Massanutten Mountain, you can ski, you can shop, relax, and eat. They have an indoor water park, which is great, especially if you have little ones that are driving you crazy during holidays, because there are multiple long weekends in this time of the year when everything is sort of on the downside of the big holidays. So you can do the indoor water park. Massanutten does offer public skiing and snowboarding and snow tubing. So again, you have to have tickets, lift tickets, and you have to reserve. But if any of those attract you, and again, I have been snow tubing and it's just a lot of fun. It's a huge mountain that you go snow tubing on, and it's right next to the center of everything else. So you grab the pole and you're on your snow tube, and you just grab the rope and it pulls you up, which who does not like that? And then you get up there, you just take your tube over and you go down one of the access areas. Down in the parking lot, you're close to bathrooms, hot chocolate stands, snacks. So again, Massanutten, you can pamper yourself at the spa. If you want to send your family up to go snow tubing and be like, okay, I've got an appointment at the spa, I'll see y'all in 3 hours, then you can do that as well. Beautiful spa. You can pamper yourself, really rejuvenate. Now, Massanutten is about 40 miles away. So it'll take you about an hour to get there. But it's a very pretty drive and it goes up and over the mountains. So again, you'll have that beautiful winter view now that all the leaf fall has happened. So number 8 on top 10 things you can do in the winter in and around Charlottesville, go stargazing. Hello, I've just listed a whole bunch of places that you can take your own telescope and see amazing stargazing. Right now, we don't have a lot of light pollution unless you're in downtown Charlottesville, but the outlying areas you can traditionally find spots where you're not going to have the light pollution. The other really cool thing, so stargazing on a clear night, if you're lucky enough to get into the McCormick Observatory, those tickets have been traditionally free, but you are mandated to have a ticket. You can't just stop by and pop in because it is a limited space. So they want to make sure everybody has a great time and an enjoyable time. No matter if you're 7 or 70, McCormick Observatory for stargazing. So activity number 9, keeping yourself warm in this drab and dreary time, go bowling. We have Bolero, and it is on the north end in Albemarle County, just right outside of city of Charlottesville. But they have leagues. They have, I don't even know how many lanes they have. I think they have like 30, 40 lanes. I don't know. They do fun night bowling. They do neon bowling. They have a lot of options. They have food on site. They have, I think, beer, wine, sodas. They have an arcade on site. Bolero bowling might be a fun activity for your winter fun. And that brings us to activity number 10. I know you know this, but people often don't think about visiting this time of the year. Plenty of wineries. You can sit by the fire, sip, and chat. Winter is the off season for wineries, just like any other tourist attraction around Charlottesville in the area. So for wineries in Charlottesville, you can expect lower tasting rates, fewer crowds, and a more intimate experience. Some say that winter is a great time to visit wineries because winemakers and staff have much more freedom and time to answer questions and discuss the wines or the process. Also, many of them are set up for winter cool weather fun. So whether it's within, like one of my favorites is Pollock Vineyard. They have a very nice, intimate interior, but they have this huge 2-story fireplace, stone fireplace, and over the view of a dormant vineyard is beautiful to me. Another one, Blenheim Vineyard, which is Dave Matthews Vineyard. Beautiful the way it's set up. You can actually look down and see the process going on, or you can go along this outer rim of the level. They have one end of the tasting room is wide open with windows. Again, go sit, enjoy. Many of them, if it's moderate, they'll have fire pits lit up outside. So you can go take a blanket or a heavy coat, whatever. After you do your tasting, get a nibble, get a charcuterie board, get a bottle of wine, and just go sit and enjoy the winter majesty of Charlottesville and the surrounding area. I hope this helped, whether you are currently living in Charlottesville or around the area, or if you're looking to visit here to consider living in Charlottesville, or if you're planning on moving here and you come back to it and you realize now you can do all of these things. So if you would like more insider information, I encourage you to check out my videos about pros and cons of Charlottesville, Virginia, and actually some of the surrounding areas. I think they'll give you a lot of great information. And you know me, I'm not born to be subtle, so I'll give you the honest scoop on anything you ask. If you don't mind, hit that thumbs up so I know you're listening. Let me know that this is something you appreciated. Let me know if you have any questions. And you know what? I am here and I'm a realtor in town. If you are thinking about living in Charlottesville, please shoot me an email, drop me a text, give me a call. Let's chat about it. Let's see if I can help you with living in Charlottesville. But until then, check out the next video.